This podcast is best heard with headphones.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Talk of the House and episode. What episode is this?
Seven.
Six. Episode 7 of the Talk of the House. We've been exhausted. It's been an exhausting week. I've had not a lot of sleep. How about you?
Yep, too many games,
Yeah, too many sleep. Even though your New Year's resolution is not to play that many games
Right?
anymore, right?
Yeah, I failed.
Yeah, totally. I remember the first episode.
It's not even a month
3
in.
weeks in.
Mashita,
Same.
you were not here last week.
Would you I was busy with practice. I have shows to go soon.
Soon?
Soon.
Oh no.
Soon,
So after this, soon.
Yeah, and the sad thing is that one of the show falls on Moon's birthday.
Perform for her instead lah.
That's why I told her, hey, if you're free that day, why don't you come down with your boyfriend and watch me?
Why not just Skype her like while you're dancing? Or
How
whatever,
the
like,
heck is she gonna do
It's
that?
multitasking.
Why not, right? It shows talent and skills.
I wish, but my hands are full.
Okay. Moon, how have you been?
Tired, like
Tired.
everyone else.
You had an interview just now, right?
Yeah, I had an for my internship interview. It was at first it was nerve-wracking because I'm like, okay, I don't expect. We don't know who we're gonna talk to and all that until I saw his face on Skype. He looks like a teddy bear. I like it. Yeah, it was nice.
Teddy bear as in like adorable.
Yeah, the adorable.
So you wanted to
thing.
hug your interviewer.
Hug your boss,
The thing is, we did the interview through Skype. So
I can imagine if you like Skype him like on interview and like the first second you see him, oh my god, it's so
I just want to hug you.
That overreaction.
Yeah.
but,
So
yeah.
that's it.
Usually when your interviewer asks you, okay, tell me about yourself. What are you gonna answer? Usually people like fake it, like
Yeah.
I like this kind. I mean, it's true, like what they're interested in and all. What is wrong with this
I
guy?
know.
But me, I just like bluntly say, I don't think I'm an interesting person.
Wow. Way to sell yourself. Wow.
But then he started off like, oh, you know how to play this instrument. I'm like, oh yeah. Then that's why I started the whole thing about myself.
I mean, it's creative. Everybody always like sell themselves, but Moon is like, I don't know. I'm not
suck.
interesting. I suck.
I'm a boring
terrible.
human being.
I mean, I don't say it like that. I'm saying like how I'm
You know,
talking
you shouldn't
right now.
hire me. You know, I'm terrible. And next thing,
Actually, I said
next
a
thing you know,
similar
you're hired.
thing to mine also.
What?
Because she asked me, what would you like to do? And I said, I don't know, anything. And she was like, Mashita, I need you to find what you really want to do. And I'm like, we literally had this 1 whole minute of silence. And she's just like, okay, you know what, it's okay.
Oh, that's awkward as hell.
Is it like during your mock interview?
My actual interview.
Oh, that's...
No, but it's
Wait,
because
that's
with my interview lah.
Yeah, who else lah? Interview lah.
Me.
Wait, what are you interning as?
It's a mix of stuff. Basically, I
I wonder what stuff.
it could be managing people while I can edit videos, while I can also help to edit their website, while I can also help to manage.
Oh, it's like
It's
you can
a lot
switch
of stuff.
around.
And
Okay.
they might have like on show, like small events where I might have to do live sound for them. So basically, it's a lot of stuff.
Same. Mine somewhat like that.
Quite
too.
good. But how was it though?
It was okay lah, to be very honest. I know one of my friends who went for the interview also. She was in there for a very long time, by the way, but for some reason when I came in there, it was okay because the person only asked like, oh, I've seen your audios, your audio work and all that.
Audio work.
Your audios.
Your audio.
Hey.
Your audio work, and then he asked like, oh, which one is the one that you're most proud of? And I told him like the one that I'm most proud of and explain why it was it. And then he's like, oh, okay. And then he started explaining about like his company, actually the whole of that country that didn't really have a really good audio group themselves. So they actually are inclining towards like finding audio internship people and like audio people yeah. Yeah.
Well, it's nice to hear everybody got interviews for internship. Well,
Yeah.
two of us, you know,
Oh, it's just boring.
we're stuck here, like with no hope for a future.
No one will hire us.
No, it will happen lah, guys. Don't worry.
But why?
Yeah.
What did he say about his company? Though was it like?
His company? No, he just said like he said it's just one of the top 10 companies.
Top
Oh, the teddy bear?
10.
Yeah.
In the
yeah,
world
The teddy
or?
bear.
Not in that
In
country.
that country.
In that
Right,
country.
right.
Yeah.
A bit too high.
Jeez.
In the world.
Yeah, in the world. Wow.
Wow.
Very high hopes for that,
Jeez,
for
yeah.
that teddy bear. Anyways, let's go to the topic of the day, and that's another sensitive topic that I feel like we actually should talk about because nowadays I know it's not really much of a big deal nowadays, but there is still I mean, yeah.
Yes, it's actually a very big deal.
Yeah, okay, my bad. My bad. Either way, we still have to talk about it. So, what we're going to talk about is the LGBT community.
Q plus.
Yes, Q plus times a million.
Get it right.
No, I'm sorry.
It's changing.
And, and the gender diversity amongst that community. Community. Yeah, I don't say anything bad, right? So, what do you guys think about? What do you guys feel about this? They just assume your pronoun. What do you guys feel about the LGBT community? I'm gonna go with Asyraf because Mashita is smiling at me like.
I think they're pretty cool people. Like, you know, they do good stuff. They're nice human beings. But overall, yeah, I think, you know, people can do what they want now. Like, LGBT, like, all these things. We tend to be more conservative people, but especially our culture. But I think the LGBT, it's a thing that's starting to rise these days, and like people aren't very accustomed to it. Oh, rising, but but so basically, yeah, I'm pretty alright with it lah. When I look at LGBT, I feel like I see my friends going LGBT left and right.
And right.
Like, you know, it's become a part of life for us, and we're starting to have a lot of discussions about the gay rights and all that, right? Like, so I hope to see more development in the future. Maybe in the future it becomes a norm, and we can stop referring to them as LGBT and refer to them as human beings.
There's faith in humanity.
Yes, a very generic statement, but yeah, that's my take on it.
I see.
So, what about you, Mashita?
Oh.
What is happening?
I have no idea.
What is this connection?
That's what happens when you put both of them right in front of each other.
Because you don't want to sit there.
I mean, it's awkward.
hate
Like,
me.
we've been sitting like this for the past few episodes.
Okay. As for me, more or less like Asyraf. It's just that now because I think like what he said, it's on the rise. It's good and bad because one, the conservative ones are more confident to be themselves, but there are those who get sensitive towards every little thing, even when they are not like directed to them. Like I show you before, right? Like the toilet, the signs,
Oh, yeah.
even small things like that, and suddenly people are raising issues about it. Like, why are they not gender neutral or something? And it's like, I have nothing against them. It's just that some of them has to think twice. Like, come on, small things like this that has never mattered to those like older LGBTQ plus 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 plus. And suddenly now they want to bring it up like this little thing. So it's just. Well, other than that,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm okay with them.
I see.
How about Moon?
For me, I'm actually quite okay with this kind of like gender equality thing, like LGBT,
Thing?
all that. I'm sorry.
How dare you?
I'm so sorry. No, I mean, like, to me, it's like, I don't really care. For me, like, you live your life, man, as what you wanna be. Just I
I
know.
feel like that's been her answer for every episode.
I mean, that's how I am. I mean, it's true.
It's
What,
true.
In this,
Yeah, yeah.
in life,
Do what you
yeah,
want.
do what you want. Do what
You
you
do
want
you.
to. Yeah, you do you. Like I don't care. Like if you're like bisexual, homosexual, or like anything like that. I'm what?
No, he laughed like some maniac.
Yeah, because I have friends who are like that actually. So when they came out to me, I'm like, oh, okay. How am I gonna take this? But then at the same time, I'm like, I can't be angry for them coming out to me, although they are my close friends. To me, like, okay, as long as you guys are okay, as long as you guys love someone, the person loves you back, I'm fine. You guys, you live your life, make yourself happy. Yeah, that's me.
Wow,
What?
What? Oh, one.
it's my turn now. Okay.
Yes.
I guess like the three of you guys, I'm fine with the LGBT community. It's just I can see their struggles trying to live their own lives in this world, especially when it comes to people who don't really like that kind of thing. I'm not calling them things. I'm just
It's like
Yeah,
As in
yeah.
the whole
The category,
like the
yeah.
whole process of it. Yeah, yeah.
There are so many people who are against with LGBT, as much as there are people who are against like Islam or whatever.
It's the same
There's
concept.
it's a huge mess of people who most of them are pretty much just religious people who are devoted into upholding their religious beliefs. But I'm pretty sure there are people who are not religious who still feel the same thing, which makes it harder for, let's say, a gay guy to come out to his friends to be himself. Not just a gay guy, also lesbian or
Basically LGBT.
yeah, LGBT community, yeah. But on the other hand, there are people who are in that spectrum who are very sensitive to stuff like what Mashita said. When people disagree with like not really aggressively disagree, but really just
Point out.
for example
things.
like the two gender thing. When people disagree with that, there are people who are like, they went crazy about it, like trying to come up with facts or trying to come up with evidence that person is wrong. When if you want them to like to accept your beliefs, like accept your LGBT opinions or beliefs, you should also to
Respect them.
respect theirs also. It's a two-way street. Everything is a two-way street. Respect, trust, everything. So if you want them to respect you, you should respect them. Yeah. So yeah, if
Very
you're
wise.
in that spectrum or LGBT's community, and you find someone, stop mocking me, and you find someone who disagrees or is strictly against your belief, don't be so vocal about it. Just just be like, just ignore them.
Just do what you want.
It's one of those times where you can be ignorant and doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you guys something. Let's say, okay, actually Munirah answered this question earlier. Let's
I
say
did?
one of your friends came out to you
Oh,
and they let's say depressed, like, my family don't like this kind of thing. What would you say to them? How could you help them to be okay with themselves?
So, I mean, it's okay to be. It's easy to be okay.
It's okay
with
to be
themselves,
okay.
Right? It's okay to be okay, but it's easy to be themselves. Like, I think it's hard to kind of accept yourself because of your family. They might try and be like, "Hey, yeah, it's just a phase" or something like that, and that's a bit disheartening, lah. But I think if you go to accept that you're just born that way, you're just born that way, so you should learn to accept yourself. But it still can be hard because, like, especially Islamic belief, like what would my family do if I came out as gay, like would they just throw me out on the streets? I heard stories about that
Yes.
on Reddit.
God damn it.
It's on Reddit,
Of course,
obviously.
people throwing their children out because they're gay, and like, oh man, what are they gonna do now? Like they're gonna leave alone just because of their
Yeah.
their sexual orientation. Like it's kind of sad. Like, so for me, like for my friend, I would just like, what can I do? I can just comfort them, I guess.
That's
But besides that, I think their family has to learn to accept them too, lah. If not, like, if not, it's really hard for them to last, I guess.
Lost.
Lost.
Yeah.
Actually, to go on from that, I think they should be able to like, be okay with themselves.
Yeah.
Because once you're confident with yourself, you don't give a shit about what people say. Let's say, for example, for you, let's say you're doing live sound and you're not confident with yourself doing live sound, then you would rely on other people and they would say you suck or whatever. You feel
Oh, right.
disheartened and all
Yeah.
that shit. It's pretty much you have to, if you're like gay or lesbian, just be okay with yourself. Because I know like, ooh, I'm the one who's gay or lesbian. I'm already okay with myself. But are you sure you're okay with yourself? Because you get affected by what other people say.
Right. Yeah.
If you do, like, if you are confident with yourself, you wouldn't give a shit, right? I'm sorry. There's a sudden smiley face on the wall.
Oh,
and I just
interesting.
realized.
Did you get shocked or something?
Yeah, I got a shock. I was like,
That's
Oh, what's
since
my
when was
face?
it wasn't there just now.
It
Yeah,
was.
it was.
Yeah, it was. When I came in, there's some.
Okay,
yeah.
three of us did notice. Okay,
Interesting.
go back to the topic. Yeah, pretty much. If you want to come out to people, you should be confident with yourself first, before asking other people. Because then the emotional aspect of how to say the emotional impact.
Impact.
Oh my god, my brain. The emotional impact would
Wouldn't be as hard.
wouldn't be as much as it would have been. Yeah. So let's go with Mashita, the one who's nodding her head, thinking of what to say.
It's weird. I don't know whether I should say or not because last time I did like both genders.
It says the
And then
one
the
in
hijab
hijab.
happened.
Yeah, and then the hijab happened.
The hijab happened. It's not like I don't like girls. It's just that I know that it's not right. That's all. But I mean, if my friend came up to me saying that they are part of LGBTQ, I mean I don't mind. They are still them. It's just they like other people. But I think my father told me this once before. It's like it's wrong what to us lah. It's wrong. I wouldn't support them, but I obviously wouldn't like degrade them also. I would comfort them lah, like what Asyraf say. If can, I would just be like, it's okay. You get
Yes.
whoever you
What a good
want.
friend.
But it's just that I wouldn't say like, oh you should do it. LGBTQ, yeah, that kind of thing. It's like I don't support it, but I'm not against it. That's all. So if my friend came up to me, I don't really care. I would just comfort them.
Right.
We're like,
There's nothing.
just live your life.
There's nothing
It's
different.
okay.
It's just
You
their
liking
state.
like another like the
Whatever
same gender,
gender.
like whatever gender you like.
God,
It's
I feel
fine.
like you two are duplicates of each other.
That's why we are
That's why we're
best
best
friends.
friends.
What about us?
Hey, we are duplicates of each other.
No. No. Okay.
You
That-
just rejected him.
I didn't reject him. I just.
Okay,
That's our relationship, okay? But yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, but Moon has. Oh, Moon already.
I
said.
already answered it.
What about you? If your friend came out to you,
Did you answer it?
He already answered it.
Haven't I answered it?
Yeah,
because I thought
after
you
I
just
did.
added on to him.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay lah.
How I feel when a friend of mine came out to me,
Alright.
came out to me. I, like you guys are, I'll feel nothing. I'm like, okay, fine. I mean, it's like it's fine. It's not the 18th century. This is 21st century.
Yeah.
It's okay to be gay. It's okay to be a lesbian. It's okay to be a non-binary character.
Character.
Okay,
It's
to be a
fine,
helicopter.
but don't be so annoying about it. You know, don't rub it in other people's face. Like, hey, I'm gay.
Oh.
Oh my
Hey,
god, that's
oh,
scary.
Yeah. And like you know, like when someone doesn't even say an intentional LGBTQ attack, and then you're like, hey, but I'm blah 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 blah,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
It's like, let's say I make a joke about the LGBT community. I mean, not really hurtful joke, but just a small, a minor thing. Then they will like make it a huge thing, and it's not. It's just, it makes it harder to just accept it, you know, because you keep like insulting us for making jokes about minor jokes about the community, which is not really that hurtful at all. Let's just say like let's say I call one of our friends an analog splitter because she goes both ways.
Wow.
But luckily she wasn't
I
too.
think the only people who understands that
Yeah.
is the SA people.
But okay. I just got my friend of ours an analog splitter because an analog splitter goes like what?
It's directional.
Yeah,
They
it's
send
by
signals.
send signal to both directions, to two directions, and because she's bi, so I call it analog splitter. But luckily she wasn't too
Fully,
sensitive
yeah.
about it. But I'm sure there are people out there who
Yeah.
who's called that as
That's
an
a good
attack.
joke, by
you
the
know?
way.
Yeah, it's actually quite funny to me, but but so I have a friend who is kind of like
Here's a
that.
story.
Oh,
Finally.
Is it already?
No, real life friend. So basically, he came out as gay, and his whole identity is about being gay. Basically, you know, like
Identity.
I mean, if you're gay, I mean, your identity.
yeah,
is
your identity, you are gay, but like
everywhere he goes, everyone knows
yeah, he
he's
keeps
gay.
telling
Oh,
everyone that he's
oh.
gay.
Telling.
And then like like I was hanging out with him one day and said, hey buddy, I'm gay. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Walking down the street, I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm gay.
Yo, stranger, I'm gay. And it just took me by shock, like okay, like it doesn't really affect me, you know. And in our chat, he will keep posting gay memes and all that. Like, okay, like, all right then. And then and it takes me by shock, lah. You know, even if we talk about women, you know, he will bring up, oh yeah, by the way, I remember I'm gay, like, okay, I didn't forget or something. Like, I think some people need to just, you know, chill a bit, you know, not to go excessive with that. You're gay, we all get that, you know. Just don't go overboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, this what I said just now, like, rubbing in our face.
Yeah,
like everywhere you go, you know, I'm gay.
It's too
And, you know,
excessive.
it's like one of our friends who constantly talk about swimming. You know,
Right.
don't go around telling people like, oh, I'm gay. Oh, I'm lesbian. Oh, I identify myself as a wolf. Like, we get it. You're there. You know, just don't keep annoying us. Not annoying us. Just don't keep telling us about it because it gets annoying after a while. It's like saying that, hey, I'm straight. Hey, I'm straight. Hey, I'm straight. Like,
Sorry.
if I keep telling you I'm straight like a million times, you get annoyed, right? Because you already know I'm straight.
Yeah.
Which you're just being redundant, you know. So yeah. Any more things to say? Any more comments?
So
You don't think so.
Yeah.
Huh?
I've already said what I wanted.
So let me ask you this question. Do you think it's a choice
what?
to be
What
gay
is? Oh.
or to be a lesbian? Okay, let's have Mashita put down her cup and talk about it first.
I think it is.
And why? I mean, of course, explain lah. Why keep?
No lah, because like, I mean, if somehow you fell in love with that person, I mean, it's honestly your choice.
Good job. I cannot get out.
I'm sorry.
Yes, it is in my head. I'm sorry.
Okay, continue.
Like I said lah, I mean, it's kind of like your choice and not your choice to fall in love with whoever you want.
But if you fall in love with someone, that means they already like in love with that person. They don't have a choice. Is it?
That's their choice lah.
Okay lah, whatever lah.
Actually, I understand what you're trying to say.
Yeah, well, okay, explain.
Cause like when you
When you like someone, lah.
Yeah, 'cause you
What
don't-
other choice do you have?
Yeah.
involuntarily like someone like you.
Yeah lah, as in the no choice is that choice.
What?
Okay, continuing.
Have you ever heard like no choice, but actually that's the only thing. So that's also a choice. Get it?
It's the only choice.
It's your own choice.
But if it's the only choice, then you don't have any choice. You get what I'm trying to say?
Tak apalah.
No, okay.
Turun, tun, tun.
Okay,
Okay, go
sorry.
continue.
Continue.
She's so done.
But what I'm saying is that it's just, I mean, if you fall in love with that person unintentionally, it's your choice whether you want to be gay or lesbian or what.
Or like in terms of like,
Like I mean, like let's say I could have fallen in love with you, but
Oh.
because I don't go that way, I'm like nah, that kind of thing.
the only time I actually like Mashita, looking at Mashita is when she the first time we went to Hong Kong together for SOT. She was really nice. She was really pretty by the way.
Wow. So now she's ugly?
No, I mean like that was her like
No, now
legitimately
before Hong Kong also agree.
like legitimately making sure that she, I don't know, it was so nice, like her hijab and all. I'm like, oh yeah, you look pretty.
You know that day my hijab was shit.
But it was nice. Like it fits her. That's why I was like, oh, you look pretty today.
Okay, I'll do more that style if I remember. Okay, but anyway,
Yeah.
I
But I'm not saying that I liked her back then as like more than just a friend.
why not?
Oh.
I mean, as best friends, sure, but not more than like that. Okay. Hey, why was with the face?
But yeah, if I was LGBTQ, of course I would go for Moon. But now she has a guy, so it's okay.
Why is she disappointed now? She's also disappointed.
I mean, Moon is a good choice, honestly.
I feel like Mashita
Why?
is such a
Why?
confusing character.
Why am I a good choice?
But I'm straight, that's all.
Oh, okay.
Why? How am I a
So
good
making that
choice?
clear.
Not now.
You're joyful,
Okay.
You're joyful.
I'm
You're a very
joyful?
cheerful and joyful person. To me, at least.
Cool.
Asyraf just a bitch.
Hey! You saying you won't go gay for me?
Never. Not if we're like only two people on earth. Hell no.
Oh
How
well.
about you, Ren?
What was the question?
Wait, what was the question?
Oh, damn it.
What was the question?
Do you
again?
think it's a choice?
Oh,
Yeah.
to go to that LGBT side, is that it?
Yeah.
To me, I don't think it's about choice. It's more about how you feel about yourself and how you end up liking someone, and you know that person is in the side where like the same gender of you, kind of. Get it?
You mean homosexuality?
Yeah, all the same gender, and then you realize like, oh wait, I actually like this person from another gender too. Then you're like, am I bi? So it's like, it's not a choice. Like, it's really about how you really feel about yourself and how you love that person, regardless of their gender. So like, yeah. So it's,
So, like,
it's
yeah.
not.
But in the end, it's their choice whether they want to go
Yeah,
both ways.
in the end, it's their choice whether they actually want to go both ways.
I think that applies to like bisexuals, you know. But sometimes they are like actual like 100% homosexual people who just stay there.
So just gay people?
Yeah, just
And,
And
so homosexuals
less
are.
yeah.
Gay and lesbians. Wait, what? Why are you guys doing that?
I'm confused now.
I'm confused too.
Interesting.
Okay, this topic is confusing.
Alright.
Okay, Ashraf, what about you?
Why did we choose this topic in
Complex
the first
topic
place?
lah. So
It's a complicated one.
yeah, exactly. I feel like it depends you know, it can be a choice and it cannot be sometimes.
What?
sometimes.
What do you mean by
Okay,
it
so-
can't be sometimes?
I think it's a choice. It's not a choice because some people are born that way, you know. They're born naturally feeling like
Naturally feeling.
naturally feeling like, of course it develops later on when they're like in adolescence and all, But like eventually they start feeling this shift, you know, they feel like,
Shift.
hey, these women aren't very good anymore, or these guys aren't nice anymore, and so they go for the same people and but then at the same time I feel like it's possible that it might be because they just feel like they don't exactly want to stick to one type of gender, you know, especially for bi people like
Makes sense.
like maybe they don't restrict themselves to people of different genders, like so they can fall in love with anyone. Just it's about the person themselves, not about their gender or personality. In that sense, I feel like it's more of a choice, you know. Yeah, like you can choose what gender to fall in love with, but in homosexuality, it's probably not really a choice Like
That was what I'm trying to say.
yeah,
Just now.
yeah, I see.
And Moon just confused the hell out of me.
I see.
I'm like, what?
I get it. It's
Yeah.
like if you're homo, there's only that one gender that you
You're
really want
born
to go
thinking,
with.
I like men or whatever.
Is that how they
I think so.
Oh, nice.
That's how my Reddit research.
Oh,
Reddit
goddamn.
research.
Reddit again? Is Reddit like your go-to Google or?
Yeah, that's my research.
So like, let's say I want to talk about E equals MC square.
Yeah.
What?
Or
Okay,
mathematics, of
Method,
course.
mathematics.
Why
And
is
I want to
that?
talk about geography. Is there?
Our geography.
And I want to talk about people who shave their beard and look like shit.
Our
I'll see you there.
beards, of course.
Yeah, okay.
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 It's going nowhere.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
My life's going nowhere. I know.
I did not say that. That wasn't what I
Okay.
heard.
Is this back to me? All right. What was the question? Okay. Is it a choice? I think you've said what I want to say.
Okay,
You know.
I'm sorry.
For I guess for people who are born with bi blood.
A disease, is
no,
it?
No, I
Born
did
with
not
the
say
bi.
that.
Hey.
Don't you put
How
words in my
dare
mouth.
you, man?
For like people who are bisexual, they have a choice. I mean, but then again, falling in love with someone is not voluntary. It's like one day I might see a girl like but another day I'll be like,
You
oh,
see Asyraf like,
oh.
Hello,
Whoa,
this
whoa.
Asyraf guy looks
Never,
hot.
never.
Oh.
No.
never.
Never ever, okay, Ashraf?
Never
But-
ever, never gonna let you go. Oh, sorry, this one. I will let Asyraf go.
Aw.
But I guess for homosexuals, it's not really a choice, especially when they're born a homosexual, and they look at like guys like you know. I mean,
So weird. Oh my god.
I mean, it's not really a choice for them. It's they fall in love and they fall in love lah. You know, yeah. What you guys looking at?
Ooh, nice phone.
Oh, nice phone over there.
You're not eating.
Can you give me?
Okay.
Okay, please continue.
Let's continue to let's talk about gender diversity. Let's talk about non-binaries.
None?
None.
Oh, no, I heard like
None.
none. Like,
Not the
What's
nun.
I could go for
non-binary,
some none.
by the way?
You know?
It's like
You can be either.
Ashraf,
Right?
you have better English. Can you explain?
Alright, so you know, for binary, basically, you have 0 and you have
God
1.
damn it!
So you can use it as an example. 0 would be, I guess, female, 1 would be male. But sometimes there's a number 2. You know? Sometimes there's different ones. Sometimes they want to be a wolf. Sometimes the number 1 want to be a 0. Sometimes the number 0 want to be 1. It changes lah.
Got
It's
no
all up to
3
them. Can also lah. They
Helicopter.
can make until as much as they want lah.
The helicopter.
Yeah,
Attack helicopter.
Attack helicopter, Harambe, all that. Yes.
So yeah, that's a very detailed explanation
Of
about
course.
I see.
non-binaries. So what do you guys think about non-binary people who like go around saying, do you just assume my
My
gender?
gender?
You just
How dare
assume
you."
my pronoun? We actually, I think for me, I don't actually that community confuses me because for me, when you're born, you're just either a guy or a girl.
That's true.
And when people are like, oh, I'm an it, or I'm a whom, or where, or when, I just get confused. Like, what the hell you want me to call you? You know?
Right.
I mean, I'm not saying that I hate these people. It's just their world is really just a confusing place for me, and I will never. And for me, I will just stay away from it. You know, I won't insult them. I won't degrade them. I'll just okay.
Let's just stay in our
Okay,
own
you
world,
know,
lah.
Yeah, I'm still gonna call you. I mean, I'm still gonna call you a he or she because you're either an he or she. If I'm not gonna call you an it because that's growing up. Growing up, calling a person an it is an offense. You know,
Yeah.
it's a bad thing, and I'm just gonna stick with the proper pronouns for people, he, she, them. You know, why are you pointing at me?
Give me a good flashback. Davies.
Davies.
Davis,
Like
Davies.
Davies. Have you not heard of it?
no.
Like they are planning to
Jinx.
Nice.
they're planning to have babies as non-gender, like
Oh.
gender.
Wow.
Oh,
Neutral.
babies, like babies. With
Babies.
they.
So they're planning on getting the babies to grow up as a
Up to
gender
them lah.
neutral.
Let them choose their gender.
This is gonna be very confusing for the
Exactly.
children.
Yeah.
For the babies, imagine the babies is like, wait, so am I a girl or
Imagine
am I a
not.
boy?
If they study the English language and according to the dictionary, it's either he or she.
And it's like, what am I?
What am
That'll
I?
be weird,
They?
like-
I'm a they, but
Yeah.
I'm just one person. Like, it is going to make the world such a confusing
They
place.
can't
for
even
them.
make their own decision until they're older,
Yeah.
right? Which toilet will they go to? Like,
Non-binary toilet.
non-binary
Right,
toilet.
they can go either.
Interesting.
Or like, so like a woman would just go into a men's bathroom like, oh hi,
Oh.
I'm a non-binary, it's okay. I'm a they.
I'm there. What
I feel
the
we're being
heck?
offensive right now.
It's funny,
This
but
is
at the
quite
same time, it
the-
doesn't make sense.
It's confusing. I mean, I've been saying this a lot. It's just confusing, you know, for me. It's just, and sometimes it gets annoying because people will ask you, how dare you?
Yeah. How
Yeah,
do you
they will
assume my
start attacking
gender?
you.
Pronouns. How dare you assume that I'm a he? Like, okay.
I mean, for someone with someone like a friend who is fine with he or she, I mean, that person is a bit wonky,
Willy
To be
Wonka?
honest. Willy Wonka, she's actually quite wonky. I call her a she, but
She wants to be a wolf.
whenever we play games, all her characters are guys, and her characters are usually guys. Like as in her own original character is guy. So usually I don't know whether I should call her a she or he, especially if we're playing game.
But it's just a game.
It's just a game, yeah.
Let's call her a she.
But in real life, she's also.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So I don't know
complicated.
whether she. I think you know who it is, right?
Asyraf. Okay.
Is he in secondary school?
I don't know, but I call her a Sheila, but I can call her either. But I mean, it's okay. Just you need to watch yourself around these friends, cause
Yeah, you need to
they
like,
might
it's
be
like treading
hurt.
on glass. Like,
They might be hurt. Or offended. Like
Offended,
Mm.
and they might start attacking you when they think you're attacking them.
Oh.
Yeah,
You're
it's
just saying something normal.
we're not really like how to say. They think we're attacking them, but we actually just
Trying
talking
to act
normally.
normal,
We're
yeah.
acting normal around them. So I'm like, okay, Asyraf,
Yeah.
he's a good guy. Then Asyraf comes there. How dare you say I'm a guy? I'm an attack helicopter. Like, okay, how would I know that, right?
Harambe.
It's not like you go around flying with a, you know. So anyways, Moon has been very quiet.
Sorry, there was technical difficulties with the visual, so this podcast will not have visuals.
Halfway through,
It's just halfway
Asyraf
through.
has visual novels.
Hey.
it's okay. Halfway through, I will
enough.
help to edit the video, so I will.
While you draw,
Wow.
No.
draw frame by frame our,
you
our
do that.
faces.
Subtitles.
Alright.
Like the ones Moon one.
Yeah, I actually
Oh.
wanted to do it, okay.
You want to do subtitles?
To be very honest, yes.
I'll try
Yeah,
to
we
get-
can
Okay,
be-
continuing
Okay.
next topic.
Alright.
Okay,
Why,
okay.
yeah.
I'm sure you have a lot to say. Being
honestly-
triggered, right?
What?
Nothing.
What the hell?
The
That
thing
triggered.
is, because of this technical difficulty, I couldn't
think.
Process?
I couldn't process what you guys were talking about, so I'm so sorry. Can you guys?
Basically, like, what
what-
do you think about gender diversity
Oh,
and
gender
non-binary?
Non-binary.
Okay, I don't understand about the non-binary thing.
His explanation. It was so
My
nice.
beautiful
Zero.
explanation.
Okay, he said, I quote, 0 is a female and let's say 1 is a male. 2 can be happen sometimes.
It can be happen.
Can be.
Can be can happen
Yes, yes.
sometimes. And this can be a wolf or attack helicopter.
I don't understand the wolf and the helicopter.
Okay, let's
Because
just
it's a
say,
two,
let's just
that's
say, binary. There's only 1 and 0, right?
Yeah.
1 is the guy, and then okay, applying this to societal terms, 1 is the guy and 0 is the girl, and then they have non-binaries, which is like say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which is which is not 1 and 0, right? So 2, 3, 4 are like different.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I think about them,
Yes.
like about gender diversity,
About non-binaries.
about non-binary. Like I said, I got nothing.
God damn it.
I mean, okay, the thing is, right? Okay.
Honestly, attack helicopter or not, you're still a
You,
person.
Yeah, you're still a person anyway.
They're
like-
helicopter. They're not humans. Wait a minute.
Assume what they are.
A human attack helicopter.
Okay lah, okay lah.
A human, okay. I don't know. I am so sorry. I'm like, when it comes to gender, to me, okay, in my head, girl, guy. But when someone comes out to me, that's where I know, like, oh, okay, you're the other side of.
You're a table.
What a twist.
On the other side.
You're on the other side of the
Wow.
gender spectrum.
I mean, yeah.
Which I find it okay lah. And when it comes to like attacking people about
With the
like
attack helicopter.
I've never met anyone or I've never experienced anyone who's like that. Like
It doesn't happen here. Maybe
I
in
mean,
America.
yeah, maybe because in Singapore you come out and people respect you for that. Like no matter what, like if it's your race, your religion or anything, it's like I think it's just our mindset. Like okay, we need to respect someone with like another opinion. So that's probably like that's why I'm like, let them be, let them live their life. So but when it comes to like really attacking, like I've never experienced that before. But if they do, I'm like, can you just shut the heck up and calm down? We're not attacking you or anything. Just calm down, okay?
Yeah, your world is really confusing.
Yeah,
It's hard to.
okay
yeah.
for straight people. It's really confusing for people who has like this
different types of
different
gender.
type of gender and all that. Because for us it's literally straightforward. That's why we're straight. But when it comes to you guys, just don't make it like, don't attack us for not knowing what it is in the first place.
That's true.
Like because I know some people, they are not really open about it. So when they are not open about it and we don't know anything about it, and suddenly we accidentally make this offensive joke, although
We don't know.
we don't have the intention to, just don't attack us in some way that you can attack us and kill us for some reason. Just calm down and tell us why you are offended by it. Because from there we're like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. We can just like apologize and then we won't do it again. Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
think
this generation is difficult. Everyone attacks without saying.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
true.
right.
They
It's
yeah.
offensive.
come your head attack helicopter is offensive.
What,
Actually,
what was the other one? Wolf?
yeah, wolf.
What
Furry.
Oh god. Okay.
what's wolf then?
A wolf.
A
What
wolf.
do you
Wolf.
think?
You know, like a coyote and a wolf. And
No, I mean like in that
An
Like
actual wolf.
there are people who actually identify as themselves as wolves,
what?
and then
And they
go to
howl
a
at the
few-
moon and all
Yeah,
that.
they actually do.
And
Wait, I think I've
Yeah.
seen a video about it before.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
oh,
Before
okay.
our mock
Probably.
interview.
Actually, so I guess to add on to what Moon said, right? Why we don't actually see not mama.
Mama?
We don't see non-binaries a lot in Singapore is because we're still actually quite fighting about the lesbian and gay part.
Yeah.
Um,
We're quite
We don't have
bad
time
lah.
to think about what
yeah,
you
we don't
are.
have time about
Think
so
what
like
comes after.
oh you're a attack helicopter. Okay, whatever. Gay, you.
How dare you?
Yeah.
It's like that. That's funny.
I guess, you know, for like more traditional family would be like would be more offended by lesbians and gays than non-binaries because they're still straight. You know, it can be an attack helicopter, but attack helicopter can meet with a female attack helicopter. You know, they're still straight lah, right? You know,
Yeah.
it's not something we talk about in Singapore. So we really don't have any experience about it. No friends who are actually there. Nobody who actually come and tell us that, oh, I'm a table, I'm a chair, you know. Yeah, so I apologize that we are not really educated when it comes to non-binaries. And if we have offended you guys, you know what? Be offended because we
I'm confused too.
We are confused ourselves.
all four of us are confused.
Yeah, please enlighten
forgive
us.
If you want us to understand your world, you should understand our world because we grow up learning that there's only males and females. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's only
but
two
how
genders.
how did you guys come from our world and suddenly become
It's more of a
a wolf?
how to say a psychological thing. It's like
So we we really want to know
Yeah.
how you like.
Yeah,
And
it
for
might
me,
be like
I really want to know what you're thinking about. I don't know.
I
It's
want
just
to know
me. Like
how
Yeah.
they transform.
Yeah, like the
how they transform.
they're not werewolves, you know.
They're not Ben 10s.
like how did you like actually go from straight to like you know
How
like
you go from
not
straight to attack helicopter. You know?
No, let's not go to the attack helicopter just yet. Just like you feeling that like, oh, I'm a girl, oh, I'm a guy, oh, and all that.
Maybe it's like they feel like, oh, I only got one life. You know, why don't I change things to make myself a woman or a attack helicopter or something like that? Like,
But who
Maybe
would want to
Make
be
yourself a
an
woman, aren't you really one?
They
Me?
would.
how dare you?
Why
Yeah,
do
like-
you think they exist if no one thinks about it?
But why would they even want to be like that?
About wolf. Like why would
Mm.
someone want to be a wolf?
Oh, I thought you were talking about transgenderism.
And
No.
wolves. And wolves, yeah.
Apparently they want to be wolves, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
How does it happen?
Yeah, so if you guys are listening, if you guys are in that non-binary spectrum, tell us about it. Give us an explanation or like why
Tell
you
a
guys
story, please.
tell us stories. Give us a comment down below and tell us your stories and why like how what made you to decide like, oh, I'm a wolf or I'm a table, you know, or whatever you identify yourself as. Please share it with us so that we can understand it more. But also, you should try to understand that straight people, it's hard for them to understand that kind of things. So yeah, we actually haven't talked about transgenderism, but I guess, you know, I'm pretty sure everyone here has a somewhat similar opinion. Somewhat, I'm pretty sure Amirah pula.
Amirah.
Mashita.
I never
Has a-
knew Mashita became Amira.
Wow.
Mashita has a very different
Transgender.
opinion.
Oh no.
That's not transgender. You just renamed.
I rename.
For me, I'm fine with it. For a person to be transgender too, because you know, for me it's a psychological thing because I might be born a guy and I'll feel like a woman. I want to wear handbags or whatever, and I want. I'm not saying that I am, but
It's
just-
okay, it's accepted in these
hey,
world.
shut up! You're already a woman. So yeah, what do you think about it?
Okay, personally, I'm not very open about it lah.
Really?
Yeah, kind of.
Open
lah. I mean,
about it or open to it?
open to it.
Ah.
To it, yes.
Open
I'm
about
not.
it,
I'm not a
I'm like,
woman. Okay.
Asyraf
You said
must
So basically, like, I'm fine with it if you want to be trans. Go right ahead, man. It doesn't affect me.
Go right.
But for me, I feel like I still have trouble personally accepting
them.
them in society. Like, you know,
Society?
even as a kid, I was grown to, like, you see the bapok person walking, and then you're like, you just feel like it's weird, like it's unnatural, you know. And so like, it's never been a normal thing for me, and I feel like it might take quite a while for me to get used to it. So, yeah, maybe eventually. I think a lot of people might share the same opinion with
I
me.
think it's maybe because we don't hang around with transgender
Yeah,
people,
maybe
so
lah.
we don't really.
It's not part of our social circle,
Yeah, we
right?
don't.
Maybe it's like more of like, okay, in our age, we don't see anyone like that because it's our age. Then
There
I
are-
don't.
there are
There's one
some,
younger
yeah.
than us.
Oh, really?
What?
You want me to show you?
Not now, jeez.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So about you, Moon?
Me?
What do you think about transgenderism? Yeah.
The first transgender person I've met, not in real life,
history?
not in
Not
history,
in history.
in YouTube was, I don't know, I forgot this girl's name, but she's
Or
a
guy.
YouTuber, and she was from a guy, then
Oh.
he transgen to a girl, and he actually shares stories of how he actually did it. He changed his voice. He changed his
Voice too.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
He changed his voice. He changed his appearance. He changed every single thing about him just to make sure that he looks like a girl. Yeah, because he felt like a girl. And to me, like, yo, like he actually, like, even show his video of how he did.
Oh.
No, not that thing.
Okay,
not that thing. Not that thing.
Alright.
It's more of like he changed his appearance, and he was he told about his experiences.
Did you go through operations or anything? Or
Isn't plastic surgery an operation?
yeah, that is lah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you just use makeup and to
No,
make
no, no,
himself
no,
like a
no, no.
woman. Oh.
If a guy wears makeup, he still looks like a guy, to be very
Yeah.
honest. But he changed every single thing about him. And I was like, wow. Like,
Was it convincing though?
it was convincing, to be very honest. At first, when I watched the first time I ever watched his video, I thought he was a girl until he started speaking. And I'm like,
Okay, you guys don't
No
see the
way.
face,
I'm
but
like, what? I saw, and I'm like, oh my god, your voice is so deep and your face is like a girl.
No way.
Yeah, it was very convincing. So to me, like, I really respect those trans people that they are actually brave enough to change themselves and be what they feel like they should be. And to me, like, if you really want to be if you really are a transgender person, I really respect you for that. Although I'm not like Asyraf, like he's still trying to like accept them, but I'm like, I accept you for who you are. I really respect you for being brave, and just live your life, be what you want to be. Yeah, that's every single time I say this. Just be who you want to be. Okay, as long as you're happy, I'm happy.
Good advice.
good advice.
Yeah.
My words was.
Very nice.
Before we end this off, Mashita, what do you have anything to say about
I
transgenderism?
can't find it, but
Oh my gosh, she's still on it.
I mean, okay lah. It's weird. I mean, it's a weird process, but I don't have anything. I personally like this guy, but he's a transgender.
So it's not a guy.
Don't confuse me.
Yeah, that's
Stop it.
What do you mean? Why are you confused? You should just say how that person like.
Yeah, so
whether
it's
that
a guy.
person
So
It's a guy to a girl or girl to a guy.
Yeah.
It's a girl to a guy.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
But he was, oh, I tell you, so cute, so handsome, and like the person recorded. That person was in a relationship as during the transgender progress. And I was
Program.
Like, progress, and it was like, wow, they do so much, had so much teachers, take out this, the on hormones and stuff like that. And I'm like, wow, okay, cool.
They
But-
probably spend like millions of.
That's
Yeah,
the thing.
just to
Whenever
change
Yeah.
I see
themselves.
things like this, I'm like, wow, how rich are they? Because most of the time, like those popular people who trans are those who claim they have no money, but they have so many surgeries and they became trans.
Pretty sure they saved up for it lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They wanted it that much.
They saved up like years and years just to
To change.
to change how they look. Yeah.
But
And if they never say, I mean, imagine the people who don't even have money at all to go through these surgeries. They just say that gender as they
Yeah.
are, but they feel like they're the other
They have
gender.
to live in their shell.
Yeah,
like,
and they'll feel trapped, you know, and that just sucks. But yeah. So I guess to end this off, it's fine that you're gay or you're lesbian or you're trans, or it's fine if you're non-binary. Just like we said earlier today, just don't rub in our face, rub in anyone's faces, or like to annoy people with it.
But be
We-
yourselves.
Yeah, be yourselves. We're all. I mean, in this day and age, almost everyone is fine with it, except for the more
Traditional.
traditional people, more family oriented people. They'll be the ones challenging you guys. But for us, the people who support you guys, who support your rights or whatever, we will try to fight for you. But you guys have to fight for yourselves. Also, yeah.
Yeah.
And
So-
you must make sure that you guys deserve it, because like we said earlier also, there are those who have always been like that and
Yeah.
have been wanting to be out, but then thanks to those who are already out and rubbing it in people's faces, they like
It's harder for them to come out.
the whole community gets taken down
Yeah.
instead of just that
Yeah,
one person.
being aggressive doesn't really help your case, you know. Like you have to
Like, just
be
come
polite
out
about it.
and like, okay, I'm
Yeah.
done. I came out.
Yeah.
It's like how one small group of people can affect everyone's like opinion on that
yes.
subject. You know what I mean? So yeah, if you're gay, lesbian, bi, transsexual, transgender, what's it or non-binary, you know,
Non-binary.
like I said, we're fine with it. Don't worry, we'll support you. We'll be there for you. Just don't push us away by annoying us with it. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you guys for listening in. Yes.
And for anything that we've said that might have offended you
Yeah,
guys,
yes.
please don't take it too hard, but just keep in mind.
If you guys have any disagreements, just either comment on the video, or if you really want to be
Like right on the video.
leave a comment down on the comment section, or if you want to be anonymous or have an anonymous conversation with us, just email us. Our email will be in the description below the video. So we'll always. I mean, you can also talk to us on Instagram.
Yep.
Yeah.
We will learn new things
Yeah.
every day.
Please do, especially those non-binary or
Yeah,
those.
teach us.
Yeah.
Tell us how it is.
Yes, then it can be more prevalent in our society.
Yeah,
right?
so that we can spread it with other people. So yeah. So that's it for today. Thank you guys for listening in. Bye.
Bye.